dear children, welcome back. Today we will continue from where we stopped. The same chapter. We have another subdivision of tenses. That means continuous. Last day we learned simple form. I believe you would have done the activity. It would have been very simple for you. Today we will see the second thing, that is continuous. Nowadays, the word used for continuous tense is progressive. Progressive, what is progressing? That means continuing. Nowadays, grammarians use the word progressive, but you are given this word, but also keep in mind, progressive also is used for continuous tense. This is entirely different from what we learned last day. What we learned last day was about simple activities happening now, or which happened or which will happen. 3 forms. Now we will see another thing, an activity which is continuing now. Last day I told you, I take class is a simple activity happening now. The same thing, if we want to speak there, if we want to describe in continuous tense, that means, just keep in mind, just keep in mind, present, past, and future tenses have these 3 forms. Present continuous is there, past continuous is there, and also there is future continuous. Where we stopped was, last day we saw what is happening now. I take class is present, I took class is past, I will take class is future. All are simple forms. And if we want to speak the same thing in continuous form, I am taking class. This is present continuous, right? It is happening now. I am taking class. Where do we use this continuous tense? See, somewhere it started early, isn't it? It is continuing now. We don't know when it will end. In such cases, we will use continuous tense. Started early, continuing now. That is the only thing we know. At present, when we are speaking, it is continuing. Okay, there is another tense called perfect continuous. There we will speak the duration. Here we are not speaking about for how much time this class is going on or when it started or something. We will speak about only one thing. At present, when we are speaking, this activity is going on. What is going on now? I am taking class. This class taking is going on. That is why we use continuous tense here, present continuous. As it's happening now, we will use present. If there was a simple activity if there was an activity that was being continued in past, then we will use past continuous. In future, if an activity will continue, then we will use future continuous. Okay. And see, we want to learn something else. Last day I already told you, I taught you that a verb has how many forms? A verb has 4 forms. Like V1, V2, V3 and V4. If we use the same word take, past form is took, this is present, this is past participle. I already told you last day, third form is called past participle. Taken, this is present participle, that is the ing form, taking. In continuous tense, we use this form only. Okay, in continuous tense, we use the ing form of verb. So the problem is, we want to speak whether it is present continuous or past continuous or future continuous. And everywhere the verb is in ing form, that means V4. It is tough tough, isn't it? If we use only taking in every tense, we don't understand whether it is present or past or future. So we will use a helping verb to show this verb is a helping verb which helps the main verb to show the tense. This is already in ing form. Whether it is past, I will write the past and future form, then you will understand easily. I was taking class. Future is I will. I already told you last day to make future use. Will or shall. I will be taking class. I will be taking class. See, all are having the same form of verb, taking, taking and taking, the V4 form. So we will be confused whether it is present continuous or whether it is past continuous or whether it is future continuous. So what will we do? We will use a helping verb. Okay, the helping verb is always a form of be. The word be has so many forms that I will teach you. The word be has so many forms. And these all are the forms of be. Here in future we use be itself. Here it is a past form of be. Here is am. That is a present form of be. The be verb has helping verb has so many forms. In present we use is, are or are. In past form we will use was or were. In future we will use be itself. This also has these forms, been and being, that we will learn later. Okay, so these are the helping verbs used. These are the helping verbs used in continuous tense to show whether it is past, present or future. If it is present continuous, we will either use is, am or are. That already you know where we use is. If it is singular, is used. As I here, I only take am. If it is he, it would have been he is taking class. If it is plural, then we will use they. If the subject was they, we would have used they are taking class. In the past also it is same. I will take only was, single. We, it would have been plural verb. In future, if it is singular or plural or anything it can be, we can only use be. Okay, so just keep in mind, whether it is present continuous or past continuous or future continuous, the tense will describe an activity which is continuing at that time. Now, if something is continuing, it is present continuous. In past, if something was continuing, that's past continuous. In future, in a particular time, in past also in a particular time. Okay, I was taking class when someone called me. So someone called is a time is there. So then when we speak about a particular time in past or future and we want to say that an activity was going on at that time, then we have to use continuous tense. Okay. Continuous tense is always having ing form of verb. So to show the tense, as everywhere ing form is used, to show the tense we will use a helping verb. Am is in present here. Am is the helping verb used in present form here. Was is in past form. In future it will be. Right? So as I told you earlier, when I taught you in the last class, when I taught you simple present, I had told you just keep in mind, if you learn one form, the other forms are easy. If you learn this form, the only thing to do is use the past form of the helping verb. There I told you I take past. The past form I took. Verb has to be changed. Here the helping verb has to be changed. Okay, is it clear? Continuous tense is always simple. In your textbook you will see so many activities. What you may have to do is you may have to identify which tense the sentence is in. Just look into the helping verb. Okay. Or in future there is only one helping verb used, that is be. I will be taking words. We will be coming. Plural. I singular. I will be. We will be. They will be. They will be. They will be playing. They will be eating. Okay. Past means it will change. Was or where will be used. Was is used in singular. I was playing. But if the subject is we, then it will become we were playing. Right? Okay, I believe you just understand what it is. I take was. We take were. He was. He was eating. He was running. They were running. They were eating. I am taking class. He is taking class. She is taking class. Okay, he is speaking to someone. My father is speaking. Last day we just saw my father speaks, simple present. Present continuous is my father is speaking. So everything can be learned like this, very simple. Okay, just always keep this in mind because these are the forms of verbs that will be used in different tenses. So you have to keep in mind. A verb has three forms. They are called like this, V1. When somebody says V1, you have to use V1 in present tense. Okay, V1 means the basic form, the first form. Speak, sit, watch, okay, run. All these are V1. The second form is called V2. That is the first form of V1. That means run, ran, speak, spoke, eat, ate. V3 means past participle. Okay, stop. The word stop has stopped the past. Some word will have like that. Past participle also stopped. But sing, sang, sung, S-U-N-G. Sung is the past participle. Singing, V4. That is continuous form. The actual name for that is present participle. Okay, you have to keep in mind. This is basic form, this is past form, this is past participle, and this is present participle. So, dear children, read the chapter. That means the grammar part very well. Go through the activity very simply. You can very well. Verb has to be written in ing form. Then the only confusion is about the helping verb. Just check when the activity is taking place. If it is taking place now, use present continuous. If you feel that the activity is finished, then use past continuous. Just repeat the verb form. Sorry, subject form. If it is singular, it's easy. Plural also, you have to use verb. If it is yet to happen, use future continuous. So these two, present form and continuous forms, are over now. I believe you have understood the difference in both. In present simple form, okay, in simple form we just speak a simple activity taking place. In continuous form we are speaking about an activity which is being continued now. Okay, and these all activities are same, but we are just speaking about the how the activity is going on. One is continuing, the same thing. If you want to say speak now, it is there, then we use simple present. Okay, the same is the activities may be same, but we will describe how it is going on. If it is continuing, means continuous. Okay, if we want to say at present it is happening, means we will use simple tense to describe the same one. So understand the grammar part very well. Read the chapter, and also there are some activities given. Just try to solve them. You can easily do. Okay, because this is very important. Grammar. That means grammar is important more than grammar. Tense is very important. We have to use if instead of if we are writing I is taking, grammar is wrong. He taking class. No, there is no such English sentences. So we want to. I know you know all these things, but the only thing is we don't know. This is the rule. Just understand the rule. That's the only thing to learn. Thank you for watching. Next day we will see with another chapter, another wonderful chapter. Thank you.